The social contract, as stated by Thomas Hobbes in his piece The Leviathan, is about law and order and killing. Joy James explains that the Leviathan is a metaphorical, material, and spiritual manifestation of policing, control, and domination. The Leviathan is a police state for those of whom are not included in the social contract. These people are targets for state violence and are considered second-class citizens. A group that falls within the category of being a second-class citizen includes criminalized blacks. According to Elijah Anderson, there are degrees of alienation that are fundamentally created by the social contract. These degrees are called decent and street. Decent families being more focused on building a good life and mainstream values, while street families tend to be focused on street values. They often have a short temper and tend to spend their money on consumables such as drugs and alcohol. In this respect, the police state consists of masochists and sadists, as they are rejecting their responsibility to second-class citizens and ignoring to view them as subjects, according to Lewis Gordon. In other words, they are living in bad faith. Neglect to see someone as a subject essentially led to the birth of racism. According to Heidegger, responsibilities such as this are what breaks humanity. The social contract may also be the cause of social disappointment. According to Bill Lawson, many blacks grew disappointed when they expected the U.S. government to protect their rights as citizens mainly after the Civil War, though this still continues today. On the other hand, some blacks don't have any expectations of the government, and thus are not disappointed when the failure to protect their rights occurs. However, a majority of blacks who are disappointed or dissatisfied live each day facing what Martin Luther King Jr. refers to as divine dissatisfaction. This disappointment leads to lack of faith in authorities and the law. Another leading cause of this lack of respect for the law is criminal informants. In the article Snitching, the Institutional and Communal Consequences, Professor Nadapoff explains that criminal informants actually encourage bad behavior and decrease respect for the law. In addition, it can even lead to false snitching, such as the case of the Texas sheetrock incident. Ultimately, the social contract theory can be linked throughout many philosophical ideas. In Thomas Hobbes' viewpoint, the state of nature, as described in the social contract, is brutish and violent, and it is for this reason that we hide in society for protection.